Hey everyone. So Madison Cawthorn is a Republican congressman, and he is now the youngest member of Congress right now. He was just elected, and he went on CNN to discuss voter fraud. And I honestly, I don't know why they're still talking about this. I mean, Donald Trump is out of office, but they're still talking about it. And he went on CNN, and let's just say it did not go well. And so we're just going to play the clip. They're going to talk about what the things that he's claiming happened in Wisconsin versus what took place in his own home state of North Carolina. And so we'll play the clip, and then we'll come back.
Keep focusing on Wisconsin, but there were several battleground states that you contested to, that you talked about. There were several that President Trump had lost. So it's interesting you're focusing on Wisconsin, but would you apply the same issues you had with these battleground states to your own state of North Carolina? Because North Carolina also changed a lot of the rules, even after voters had started voting. Why didn't you have concerns about your own home state of North Carolina?
Well, you know what, Pam, I'm actually not aware of the laws that were changed inside of North Carolina. I believe we had a very safe and a very...
I'm sorry, but how do you do this? How do you go on TV and you're going to talk about voter fraud? And he didn't know that they did the same thing he's claiming in his own home state. And I don't know who this reporter is. I've never seen her before, but she does a very solid job in this interview. I hope that she does more, and I hope that she's this good on like other issues and not just this specific thing. But we'll keep going.
Very secure election here,
There were several rules.
There's no reason to contest that.
Yeah, there were several rules, one of which is to extend when the mail-in ballots could arrive, I believe, by around 7 days. That was one, and there were a couple of others as well that were changed even after people started voting. So I'm just wondering, if you're so concerned about these rules being changed with the election, why wouldn't you focus on your own home state of North Carolina? I mean, you're telling me that your concern really is about election integrity, not politics, not the results of the election, right?
That is absolutely correct. I didn't do this for any one man or against any one man.
Okay. So North Carolina, though, the same issues you've had and you've expressed about the battleground states, those are the same issues that are in your own state of North Carolina. And North Carolina actually did have mail-in ballot fraud in 2018. So you're not concerned about your home state and whether you were duly elected by your own standards?
Well, I'll tell you, because of the mail-in ballot fraud that happened in the midterms here in 2018, I believe our election integrity standards here in North Carolina are some of the greatest in the country. I think they should apply this metric all over the country.
And that's
just my opinion.
That's where it ends right there. At least this clip. And it's just, I can't. There is one reason, and one reason only, that he is talking about Wisconsin and not North Carolina, and that is because Trump won Wisconsin and he won North Carolina and he lost Wisconsin. That is the only reason that he is making this distinction, because there's no reason. There is only one reason that the only states that they're talking about voter fraud in are conveniently the ones that Donald Trump lost. Now, even though you see these states that have parallel rules changes, parallel law changes, they're only talking about the Trump ones. And it's just like, I don't normally like the content that CNN puts out. I largely think that they, are very damaging in some ways. But I think that because this voter fraud thing is just so ridiculous that, like, even then CNN looks really good. Like, they're able to ask, just because, like, after like just the most basic questioning, this just falls apart. Why haven't any of the court cases gone anywhere? Why have Trump appointed judges dismissed it? Why are you not talking about what's happening in your own home state? If this is really something you care about and it's not politically motivated. And it's just I just, you hate to see it, but you also really, really love to see it. And I think that this is not the last time we'll be hearing from Madison Cawthorn. I think that he's probably going to be, I don't know how long they're going to stay on all this. You have Marjorie Taylor Greene, another freshman congressperson who filed articles of impeachment against Joe Biden. That's not going to go anywhere. And it's just, I'm interested to see where the arguments are when like the dust settles. You've seen a few people starting to talk about like minimum wage and things like that. People are upset about the canceling of the Keystone Access Pipeline. I think that I just don't know where the arguments are going to fall. I think that it's very clear that all of these freshman Congress people are going to fall more on the Trump side of things, and then the more establishment Republicans are going to fall more on the, I guess, Mitch McConnell wing of the party. That seems to be where the dust is going to settle. But It's very curious, and I genuinely don't know why this segment is even like taking place. But regardless, I found it pretty funny just because he had no answer. It's because Trump won North Carolina. That's why he doesn't care about North Carolina. That is the only reason. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you disagree with anything I said, please leave a comment down below. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day.